Hey,
Hey, guys.
everybody. Welcome to the first edition of the Bruh Hotel Talks podcast.
God, you sound like such a fucking cunt.
I mean, that's
Not
his
even
voice.
10 seconds and we're already swearing.
Fuck
Yeah.
you all.
Oh, that's
Alright,
mean. Don't talk
Alright,
to
so
me.
here on Bro
Howard.
Hotel Talks, we have me, Pudgeon, we have Papa Abraham, or as we'll call him, Logan,
That's
Jotaro,
me.
and Jamal.
Hi.
Jamal is a monkey.
Alright, so this is kind of just our
This one is
first
on Wukong.
episode introduction of just like who we are, what we're doing, why the fuck do you want to listen to us, and yeah.
Please listen to us for really long.
Ooh, I have a fun game for us to do. How about you guys say stuff about or we say stuff about like the other people. Like we say we'll talk about Pudgeon, and then we each say one thing about him, and then we keep going back and forth until we run out of things.
Alright. We're starting with Logang then.
Bruh.
Alright, I'll say
Logan
one
is
thing about
funny.
him. Oh, you said it. Alright. Jamal, it's your turn.
To say something about Logan.
Yeah.
So Logan is really funny, and he's also a really good person. So
Yeah. Logan's funny. He's a good person, and he's like the greatest artist on this planet.
He also does a very good. I know.
I know!
Yes. Yes.
You guys wanted that. You guys got it.
Yeah.
Alright, Jotaro's
You did
next.
the thing.
I'll say one thing about Jotaro.
Oh, no.
He's funny, but also a dumbass.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
so
an
he's
extreme
funny.
liking for sluts.
He's also a dumbass, but he cosplays as a really good swan.
Thank you.
I guess I'm next. So Jotaro, he's funny. He's kind of a dickhead sometimes,
Most
but
of the time.
he's got a good heart.
Good heart, thanks. My heart's tilted to the right, you dick.
What are you, a doctor? I like your heart.
Next, Jamal. Jamal, you're funny, and you're a monkey.
See, Jamal is black. A lot of you may not know this, but Jamal is very black. He's probably the blackest person you'll ever get to know. And
Disclaimer:
that's
he's
what I like
white.
about him.
Disclaimer:
Something
he's
about
white.
Jamal that keeps me going every single day is knowing about his unquenchable desire for all the world's bananas. But the clear goal like that really gets me going. So therefore, I see him as motivation.
Alright,
There
next,
he goes.
you guys can talk
There's
trash about
motivation.
me.
Oh no.
Okay, so Pudgeon, if you didn't know, is my real life cousin. I make fun of him a lot because I'm kind of a dickhead, but he's a good person. You know, he could be annoying sometimes, but can't we all? So that's my comment on Pudgeon.
Pudgeon, I know him in real life. So I'll have to vouch for him for anything that comes up. Because every time we go to school, like, I sit next to him. It's a good time. Like, one time I got in trouble for a glove, and it was hilarious. We were laughing through the biology period.
He also likes to be handsy. Like, he'll
Pudgeon.
poke me a lot.
Pudgeon, where do I begin?
Oh god. We've had our
Probably at the
disputes.
beginning.
The biggest JonTron fan that you'll ever know.
One of Jotaro's biggest rivals, kind of.
Yeah. We rival a lot on our Minecraft worlds. It
Cool,
all started
alright.
because I killed this dumb cow.
Hey. That cow, he was a good cow, whatever his name was.
I think it was Zorge.
No, Zorge was the pig.
No, it's George.
Sorry,
Oh,
some
no,
of this
yeah, it was
noise
George.
picks up. I'm
George.
just like,
Alright, anyway, that's the
I'm
end
just
of
gonna drum
our introduction segment.
That'll be another podcast, the story of our Minecraft survival worlds and how they all went to
Yeah.
shit.
Alright, so, yeah, obviously we're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff, like our favorite video games, why, our favorite movies, and why. What else is there, guys?
I don't know, but I just
Favorite
popped a
topping on a
blister on my arm and
sandwich.
it hurts like a bitch.
Just like, yeah, we'll be talking about a lot of anything relevant. So, yeah, anything.
So, Pudgeon, what's your favorite video game?
Oh, we're doing this now. All right.
Because we're gonna do an entire.
No, I'm gonna go to
podcast
Jamal because I know Jamal knows his answer, and I'm still thinking about this. So, Jamal, what's your favorite video game?
I hate when you do this to me because you assume that I know my answer, and I really don't.
I mean, all you do
but
is
if I
talk
had-
about Final Fantasy VII, though. So
because I love that game. But there's also games that I love, like Red Dead. But if I had to give the game that sticks with me the most, it would be Final Fantasy VII. I love that game because it has an excellent story and just all around great characters. So go out and play it if you haven't already.
I probably won't now.
all right,
Yeah.
so we'll go back to me. I can't really choose a favorite game. I can give one for like just gameplay of how, and then like two for a storyline. So the one gameplay game I like would probably be Team Fortress 2, just because you can have so much fun in that game. There's so many like things you could do. The bots are no. It was better in its glory days when I didn't get to play it, but you know it's great. And then my game that I love for storyline is probably Portal 2, because once you play Portal 1, you're like, oh yeah, you know all these characters, and then the characters get even better in the second one.
I thought you were
And the
gonna say they're all
gameplay is just-
dead now.
I mean, one of them's in space.
All right, well yeah. Who wants to go next?
Logan, you want to go next?
God, way to just throw me under the bus. The thing is, like, I don't have like a favorite single game. I more enjoy games as like a whole.
Like a franchise?
Yeah, like if I'm gonna go on franchise, like it's got to be a Mario game. Like some of the
Yeah,
games I have the
Very good
most like
choice.
vivid memories of are Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, and like a little bit of Mario 64. So it probably have to be one of those 4 games.
Very, very good choice.
I would have to say probably my favorite franchise is either the 2K or Madden franchise. Yes, I play sports games. Shut up. Shut up.
It's okay.
But I would
Madden
have to say
Mobile.
my favorite game with a storyline is probably Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Respectable.
that game.
Respectable.
I can respect that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I mean, as long as
Cal
it's not-
Kestis is a badass. We'll go more in depth than that in another podcast when we talk about like all our favorite video games. We're gonna be making lists for that.
Oh, you betcha.
Yeah, we
I gotta do a few notes. For
gotta
that.
do some research, boys.
Of course, yeah.
You guys want to move to like movies, like a singular movie, and then we talk about like favorite movie franchises and shit like that.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, alright.
Let's get onto that. Let's get onto that.
I'll start with my favorite movie. It has to obviously be Beavis and Butthead Do America. That movie is so good. 10 out of 10. I might watch it again tonight, even though we watched it last night.
So so we're running at 8. God, voice crack. We're running at 8 minutes for this podcast. So it looks like you guys you just gave me 20 minutes to ramble on about my favorite movies
Oh,
and
no.
why, because I
God.
can't really pick a favorite. So first,
Just pick one, and then we'll keep going around.
oh God, no.
Look into the glory hog.
No,
No,
just tell me
just
some of his favorite
all right,
movies.
fine. Just give me 5 minutes. All right,
Just pick one to start. Just pick one to start with, and then like we'll keep coming back to you. Like we'll
Alright.
keep moving around. And
Anyways, so there's the Godzilla franchise. Most of it is goofy. I love it though, just because culture, giant lizard, go smash smash. Then there's the Jurassic Park franchise. Love
Jeff Goldblum.
like Jeff. No, yeah, Jeff Goldblum's
Crush
a
Monday.
god at any movie. But anyway, like 3 out of 5 of
Oh,
those movies are pretty good. They're pretty decent. Yeah. Or the first second one, the first 2 are pretty good. Or first one's great. Second one's pretty good for a sequel, and then Jurassic World's great. Fallen Kingdom's eh.
What about Jurassic Park 3?
Jurassic Park 3 is ass.
Don't get
Yeah.
me started. And then Logan has actually showed me Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It's an acid trip, and it's beautiful. It's a great movie. Totally recommend it. Beavis and Butthead Do America, up there.
Copied my
Jaws,
answer.
up there. Ghostbusters,
Jaws 3D is a great
up
movie.
there. Fuck you. I'm just thinking of other quick movies. All right, you can come back to me if I think about it. But yeah, that's my 2-minute rant on how I love all those movies, and there's definitely more that I'm just not thinking about. Yeah, someone else can go now.
All right, so I'm gonna continue on my rant of my favorite movies because I feel like I should one up Pudgeon as I always should. So, Star Wars, obvious great franchise. We could do an entire podcast of all our tier lists of all the movies.
We should
My
do that.
personal favorite is either the third, second, or ninth. A lot of people don't like the second or the ninth, but I love those movies. Those are great movies. And then Halloween 2018 is another great movie. That's an awesome movie. I can't wait for that sequel.
I mean, I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was anything special, but you know, I don't have an
I
opinion.
mean, yeah, it's a cheesy slasher. It's everything that you wanted in the franchise into one movie. It's awesome.
I guess, yeah.
Another good
Oh yeah,
movie.
wait, another movie I like is Back to the Future. Just throwing it out there.
We're back from the past.
Back to the Future. All right, Logan, you go.
I'm sorry that I don't really have favorites. It's because
That's
like
fine.
I don't really see a point in like picking a favorite. Like
Yeah, no,
why
that's-
enjoy one thing like solitarily when you can enjoy just an entire media?
I respect
Yeah,
that.
no, that's why I listen like
But-
30 different movies.
If I had to really like sit down and say what's my favorite movie, I'd probably have to go with something like Spaceballs, which I've seen like fairly recently.
Shit.
Like
shit.
it was the
I forgot
funniest
about
thing
that.
I think I've ever watched.
That's a great movie.
You're welcome. Yeah, and then 2 more movies that add on to our list are Spaceballs and Terminator 2. I stole Jamal's answer that he hasn't even spoken yet, so Jamal, it's your turn now.
Okay, so time to explain why I love Terminator 2 so much. There's also other movies that I could say are my favorites, like
Put the cookie down.
Godzilla, which Pudgeon showed me when we were very young. So, but the reason why Terminator 2 is my favorite movie is because it has literally fucking everything you want in a movie. It has amazing action, a beautiful story, fucking great themes of what the point of humanity is, and like it's just everything you want out of a movie, really. And also because Arnold Schwarzenegger is badass.
Yeah.
Put
He's-
the cookie down!
Jingle
Arnold
All the Way is
really
the best
wants you to put
Christmas
that
movie.
cookie
Changed
down.
my mind.
Yeah, Arnold does not like the cookie.
Put the
He's at
cookie
war with
down
the
or
cookie.
Arnold will break your kneecaps.
God damn it. Another great movie is Central Intelligence. I don't tell a lot of people.
Oh yeah, no, I remember you kept on like bringing that up in school. You'd be like, "Oh yeah, I want to watch this movie," and like I could see why.
Because there's
is a
one
great movie.
funny scene, and it's the guy. It's when Kevin Hart gets a message on Facebook from The Rock, and it's just the guy with the pole in between his legs, just hitting it up and down against other poles. It's so funny.
Nah, Dwayne Johnson and
Kevin Hart.
Kevin
oh,
Hart are
great.
great duos in so many movies. Like
Yeah.
Jumanji, the storyline is like pretty garbage. I mean, it just was to be a remake.
I like
for
Jumanji.
money.
That was a great movie.
No, the newer Jumanji, it was okay for the last.
I didn't see the newer Jumanji.
What, the second one or the?
The second one, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it was definitely good.
That was
So,
a
yeah.
solid movie.
That's our movie rant for now.
Yeah, for now.
For now,
Let's try,
well,
let's,
we
let's-
can talk
back.
for movies about hours. What was that,
yeah.
Logan?
We will be
Yeah, I can
back.
talk for movies.
No,
We'll
we
be
can
back
back
for
up.
vengeance.
Another good movie. Another good movie was Dragon Ball Z Super Broly. I actually really like that movie.
Oh yeah, no, that was like I had no clue what was
Fantastic movie.
No,
Fantastic.
Jamal, the thing is, we didn't know anything that was going on through that movie, and we still liked it
We
because
still
the
loved it.
action was great. Like, if we
action
like, it would be
is
so much better if we
absolutely
actually knew what was going on. But we didn't know what was going on, and we still enjoyed it. That's
Yeah.
like,
You boys have
Cause-
to watch Dragon Ball, and we have to talk about it on the podcast. Like Dragon Ball I'm talking season by season. That'd be
Yeah.
epic.
I can
I don't
see
have
that,
time
you
for
know, after Invincible and The Sopranos.
that. Sopranos is gonna take us a minute.
The Sopranos is gonna
Yeah.
take us like 2 years, but it's gonna be worth it.
Also, one more movie I would like to mention: The End of Evangelion is
Oh, God.
absolutely amazing.
Not
Oh,
God,
Even
as
though
in, like,
Pudgeon doesn't like it,
No. I said, oh
I-
god, as in we're extending the segment. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it, but like that's not my territory. I'm not deeply in love with the show. I mean, cool robot go pew pew is cool. That's the only description I have.
Bro, I don't even
about,
like anime, and I think I can describe it better than that.
because
That movie is an exploration of humanity, and it's an exploration of like it's hard to describe. I think if there's another movie I want to cover on the podcast, it's definitely End of Evangelion, because I feel like if I covered it with like notes and shit, I'd like have a much better time of explaining why I love it.
I think our first podcast should be Beavis and Butthead Do America.
I
Yeah,
will
but
rewatch that.
No, I'm not even gonna lie. Like the art style in that show and the movie was great. It's just it kind of got a little weird.
You butthole.
That's the entire point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
the entire point of
of
That's
End of
literally the
of End of
entire show of
Evangelion.
Beavis and Butthead.
Of End
No,
of
we're talking about
Evangelion,
Evangelion.
idiot.
Ow.
Not Beavis and Butthead. Beavis and
We were
Butthead
talking about
is,
Beavis and Butthead Do
is,
America.
is the
Yeah, we're talking
greatest
about
toy
Beavis and
ride.
Butthead now, so shut up.
Okay.
Poor Pudge.
No, screw that. Let's just talk about it now since we watched it last night.
No, I want to like take notes on that shit.
What do you
'Cause
mean
I like
take
to,
notes on it?
like-
It's Beavis and Butthead. You
Bro, if I
study
can
it?
bring up Biggie, you gotta take notes while I take tokes in the marijuana smoke.
I am going oil.
Let's go into favorite music and artists.
Oh God.
Oh.
Oh God. This is not gonna end well.
Let's give us some time to think, and let's just do favorite TV shows for now.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Okay.
say. Let's do favorite TV shows. I already know my favorite artists, but yeah,
ELO.
yeah. Well, that's one of them.
Don't spoil it.
All right, let's So yeah, TV shows, right?
Favorite anime.
Yeah.
Well, anime is a show, so just include it in TV shows. So let's do favorite TV shows. Do you guys want me to go first if you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
you go
so
first.
I'm gonna sound like a big Godzilla fan here, even though I am. But like, I really like
Is
Godzilla
it the
Singular
Netflix
Point.
anime?
No, the Netflix anime. The second one is good. The 3 like hour movies, those things sucked. But the second anime that just came out, Godzilla Singular Point, one of the best animes I've ever watched. Just as a Godzilla fanboy, you might not like it if you don't like Godzilla, but you know, I just thought there's some really cool cameos, really cool designs, all great art style. There was some,
Fantastic arts.
yeah, no, there was some like weird. Jamal brought this up, and I agree with him. There was some weird like 3D animation they threw in there that was. It threw me off guard. It looked a little weird, but you know, even it's still
It
was the
clashes
shit.
with the style. That was my main problem.
Yeah, but it was still just great in general. Another show I liked, definitely South Park. I've only watched like 5 or 6 episodes. It's still great. But yeah, like just dumb
Bruh.
shows. South Park, Beavis and Butthead. The Office is okay. I think it's overhyped. It's good for like
I
laughs.
can
but
agree
Office
with you
is
on
very
that.
overrated.
It's definitely
It's
definitely
dumb.
overhyped and over memed, but it's a decent show.
It's a decent show. and, Like,
Hell of a Boss, great show on YouTube for free. Go watch it if you know.
There
you're
goes your
old enough.
credibility.
That is a good show. God damn it.
I've never heard of it.
I think that's me for now. Wait, no, one more show. Everyone here is gonna agree with me. I think if you were here to watch it when we watched it, whose line is it anyway? I mean,
Yes,
come on.
yes, God,
Come on,
yes.
that
Very
sh-
good.
That
Very
show
good
is
TV
great.
show.
It's like a fake game show almost because it has the same guys every single time, but it's so good. It just if you want to have a good time in 20 minutes, that's how you have a good time in 20 minutes.
I mean, it might be a little corny to some people, but it's a pretty good show.
No, it's definitely corny in some ways, but it's still great.
All right, I'm gonna go next before I forget the name of some of the shows. So, of course, you gotta have JoJo. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's what my name's based off of. Jotaro Kujo, who's in part 3, is an absolute badass. You gotta have regular show. The show's awesome. Favorite characters, obviously Mordecai. Mordecai's goated. Adventure Time.
Masterful.
Adventure Time slaps. My favorite character in that was Fern. Fern is the grass version of Finn, which is just awesome.
Yeah. What's
And
your
then
profile pic, bro?
Clone High. Clone High is a great show.
I have to watch that.
But I have not finished.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
I haven't finished Clone High because I am uncultured and too lazy.
Oh shoot! One more show I have to add: The Mandalorian. Great show.
Oh,
Only six-
there's
only
one more
six
show I have
episodes.
to add. Clone Wars.
Of
Yeah.
course. I will talk about that more in depth.
That's
when
gonna be a
I
new
get to my
podcast
favorite
episode.
TV
Clone
show.
Wars, like, it definitely seems like a good show. I'm just too lazy to watch it considering it's 7 seasons.
My favorite character from that show is Savage Opress.
Great character. Voiced
Great
by Mr.
character, great story. Horrible ending to a lovely character who just murders everyone.
Yeah, he just murders everybody. I guess I'll go next. So, favorite TV show is very hard to me because I've watched a lot of good TV shows, but I'll throw out a few. So, South Park is one because I love South Park. I watch it a lot. Neon Genesis Evangelion, favorite anime, along with Dragon Ball, which is another very good anime. Then we have Clone Wars. Clone Wars is fucking amazing, and I we need to have a podcast episode on that because I want to go more in depth.
So just a quick note, me and Jamal are going to start our own podcast about wrestling and Clone Wars because I don't think any other of these guys have seen Clone Wars. Logan, have you seen Clone Wars?
No.
Well,
Fantastic.
me and
Can
Jamal
you
are going
watch
to
it?
make
We
a
can
podcast.
do a podcast episode on it with you.
What?
Can you watch it and we could do like a podcast episode on it with you?
I'll try. I don't really like watch TV that much.
All right. What else was I gonna say?
Probably AEW.
Yeah, that's a great TV show
I have a
that I
sweatshirt
watch.
of AEW.
Sometimes it could be very inconsistent, but
Yeah.
overall a great TV show to watch, especially for wrestling.
I like
Which-
AEW still.
What
the,
else was I gonna say? Fuck, there are a lot of good ones. Come
Jamal,
back.
Go
to
over
me.
your favorite wrestlers.
Alright. No,
No,
you
that
have to
can
think
be
about
saved for
that,
another.
and Logan.
That's another
Logan, go.
podcast.
Yeah. Logan, you go so I could think.
So I think it's gonna be more fair if I divide like my favorite shows based on if they're animated or if they're not. For like live action shows, I absolutely love Breaking Bad. Like such an interesting concept, and like it's really one of the few shows that like takes itself like crazy seriously.
Yeah.
I
Still
think
have
it's
it to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have to watch that.
And then the other one is Saturday Night Live, which I respect heavily because it got the careers of like comedians like Tom Hanks and Eddie Murphy, Chevy
Tom Hanks-
Chase.
Wait, I'm
It
sorry.
really
Tom
does.
Hanks is considered a comedian?
I guess in some media, like he's been in comedic roles, and
Yeah, no,
if you're
no, I
going
know
off the
that.
logic
Just,
of
I
like,
didn't realize he was
oh, if
considered,
he's in like
comedian.
comedies, he must be a comedian. Like,
wait, Logan, I'm gonna have to stop you there. Is this current Saturday Night Live or old Saturday Night Live?
I'm talking about old Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You
If
can't.
you were
You
talking
can't.
about current one. I was
No,
Yeah,
no,
like,
no.
The last
you
thing I
can't
wanted to
assume
see on Saturday Night
based
Live was
Logan.
Elon Musk's Wario.
Yeah, you cannot.
I think
assume
I
that
just saw what
base
hell
Logan
like.
was talking about new SNL. I mean, come on.
No, I'm talking like 80s and 90s SNL. Like,
Can we talk
they
about
did on the
decline
show
of
is the
SNL
Blues
on,
Brothers,
like a podcast?
like phenomenal bits. But
Yeah, old SNL is great.
if I could get into animation, I really love The Simpsons for what it's done to pop culture and satire as a whole. I really like King of the Hill because it's very low as compared to shows like Family Guy and Bob's Burgers, which are very like outlandish. But I'm more of a fan of like older animation, like 1940s and 50s. So my favorite animation of all time has to be the old Looney Tunes cartoons. And I'm not talking like the ones directed by like Chuck Jones and Fritz Frelling. I'm talking about the lesser ones like Bob Clampett, Robert McKimson, Art Davis, and Tex Avery. And Tom and
That's a very
Jerry is
interesting choice.
amazing.
Tom and Jerry's a great choice.
Yeah, no, Tom and Jerry's great.
Bro, sometimes I just want to tune in and I just want to watch a cat get flattened like a pancake. Just because I can't do that in real life doesn't mean I can't dream.
Yeah. All right, Jamal. I think we're gonna go back to you now.
I'll name one more. This is one that Pudgeon named, but Hell of a Boss is absolutely my favorite show of 2021. I know it may sound like unprofessional, but I love that show. Me and Pudgeon have to do a podcast episode on it,
Oh yeah,
or at least like season 1 when it fully comes out.
yeah.
Jamal, we're gonna do a podcast on sex education.
Hell yeah! There's a lot I want to talk about with that.
There's a lot of questions you have for me that I can't answer.
Oh my god!
All right.
All right. Now to favorite music.
Yeah, favorite music. All right. Do you guys want me to go first again, or?
Well, that's kind of the theme we're rolling with. So
All right. All
you're
right.
kind of like the unofficial leader here. So just do it.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So me for music. Obviously my favorite artist is Electric Light Orchestra. Jeff Lynne is like the main head guy of that. They just produce great music that I love, at least to me, because I'm a big old rock fan. Some of the older artists for old rock that make some new music is pretty good. Like Green Day, I really like Green Day. I could go on with a list. We have Elton John, Billy Joel, Hall & Oates. I'm trying to think. My mind is coming to a blank, but Rage Against the Machine. Jamal and my uncle told me about Rage Against the Machine. They're great. What else? There's definitely a lot more. I'm just coming to a
Yeah.
blank. But yeah, you guys,
want me
you
to
guys
go?
can. Yeah, no, you guys can go
That's got
now.
awkward.
Should I say something offensive to lighten up the mood?
No.
Oh,
I don't want to get us canceled on the first episode.
Who's gonna cancel like 4 15-year-olds? Like who's gonna do that?
I'm 16.
assholes.
Okay, well, 3 15-year-olds and a 16-year-old. Who's gonna
That sounds
cancel?
like a porno.
3 guys.
3 15-year-olds, 1 16-year-old, showing them how it's done.
I thought you said Van Halen. I'm like, hey, that's a good artist. That's an artist
Great
I like.
artist.
Along with Led Zeppelin. Let me scroll through my Spotify real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna scroll through my Spotify as
David
well.
Bowie, he's great. The Clash. Clash is what I missed. Tom Petty, the Traveling Wilburys, which is Tom Petty, Jeff Lynne, George Harrison, the Beatles, Daft Punk. I like some of them. Cheap Trick is good. The Ramones, Queen, Talking Heads. Rush. I haven't listened to that much Rush, but I like them. Supertramp, great.
God, you just reek 80s.
Deal with it.
Yeah, you smell of 80s.
My theory is that
I could
Pudgeon was
smell it
actually
all the way
in
through
Back
my
to the
computer.
Future, but they never got him back on set, so they just cut him out of the movie.
Genesis, Blue Oyster Cult, Aerosmith, the Rolling Stones.
You
Sweet
definitely like
Okay,
Pearl Jam.
Men at Work. Ozzy Osbourne, Rick Astley, Foreigner.
Aha!
Da 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 da.
That's 6 seconds. Stop.
Stop. That's the
Stop.
reference to
We're already establishing a
Just gotta,
cinematic universe.
fail Minecraft. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I already have it like linked in my YouTube channel. I'm going to.
Promotion time.
Oh,
All right,
Journey,
I'm gonna take over before Pudgeon goes to.
REM. Sorry, I just had to throw that last one in there.
I'm making
So,
this thing about you, Pudgeon.
Bon Jovi.
and we're back. Because Pudgeon is an idiot.
I hit the wrong button, alright? So if there's just an awkward silence, or maybe there isn't. Maybe it just flows through and it's just us idiots talking about how I fucked up.
Alright, let's get back on track.
But
Like,
yeah,
this
let's
is
get
gonna
back
be
on
more
track,
work to
guys.
edit.
Okay, I'm gonna start because Pudgeon's gonna go through like he's gonna go through 80 minutes of just
Oh no, I'm
listing.
finished now, but you know, don't get me started anymore.
So I like Green Day as well. Green Day's a great band. Comethazine, he makes pretty good music, pretty good. Meek Mill, Logic. You got Jack Harlow, 21 Savage, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Joyner Lucas, J. Cole, Royce to 5 feet 9 inches. That's what Alexis says. I'm not kidding. When you ask her to play a song, I'll say play a song by Royce to 5'9", and she'll be like, playing song by Royce to 5 feet 9 inches. Like, oh my god.
Hot.
Eminem, Linkin Park, Wu-Tang Clan, Ice Cube.
Icky.
Jeez, shut up. Nipsey Hussle, Lil Baby, YNW Melly.
The
I
baby.
think I already said him. Yeah.
Let's
Juice
go.
WRLD. Juice WRLD's great. The Kid Laroi. King Von. Polo G. Yeah, there's a lot. I can go on and on. Panic at the Disco is pretty good.
Ew, you're one of those people.
Shut up.
I'm gonna go now. So favorite artist is a very hard thing for me, but just like some of the more like people who I listen to more than others. Green Day is one. I love their music. I don't like their newer stuff as much, but it's decent for what it is. Queen, absolutely incredible. David Bowie as well. Love his music. Genesis, another great band. J. Cole. Now we're gonna go into like rap. J. Cole is a very good artist
Good
as well.
rapper. Great rapper.
This one's like an up and comer, but Busy Banks is pretty good.
Never
And
heard of it.
a lot of old school stuff I like. So Eazy-E, NWA,
Yeah.
Ice Cube, just a lot of that old stuff.
Man,
So
fuck the
that's
police coming
my
straight
people.
from the underground. Motherfucker,
Also,
I'm
Rage
not
Against
black,
the
I'm
Machine,
brown.
awesome band, and the Clash too, as well. And you too. That's mine.
I just posted a Jacksepticeye gif in our chat, and Pudgeon goes hot extremely.
All right, so Logan, your turn.
Okay, so my music taste is gonna like stick out like crazy because like I'm not a fan of like this new stuff.
He's going old
Yeah, that's
school.
fair.
I like a pretty like wide variety of old rock. Like, of course, there's big ones like Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, Rolling Stones, like absolutely phenomenal acts.
You and
But
Pudgeon have
I'm
very
also,
similar
really
music
into
taste.
like old like 60s surf rock. That's gonna sound like completely weird. Like I like the Beach Boys, I
Cowabunga.
like Link Ray. Big fan of like smaller
Wait,
bands,
Logan, do you like the
Pettit,
song called
Asher,
Boys of Summer?
Dick Dale and the Deltones. Just like a lot of small groups that made like really good hits that aren't really recognized.
Do you like the Boys of
also-
Summer, Logan?
What?
The Boys of Summer. It's a song.
I know that song.
It's by the Ataris.
I'm also a fan of Bobby Darin, Dion, Ray Charles, like Fats Domino, like really solid singers. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alright, is that all of us, guys?
What are we doing
Uh,
next?
I say we
Alright.
list off our favorite YouTubers and then we wrap it up.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's good.
So
Alright.
I don't want to go first because I have to think because I have a lot.
Alright, I guess I'll go first.
Do it.
Yeah, continue with the trend.
Favorite YouTuber, obviously,
John.
Jotaro brought it up earlier. JonTron, yeah, I know his upload schedule is
Shit.
his upload schedule is worse than, I don't know,
Ever.
America's obesity epidemic.
There's more
It's-
days. Of
he'll
him, there's
upload
more
once-
days of him not
once
uploading
he'll
than
upload-
McDonald's.
He'll upload once a month, twice in a month, and then he'll just be gone for a year or so. But as much as what makes up his content, because he'll upload like a 20-minute video, his content is just nonstop, just either funny or it makes sense, and he's not one of those cringe YouTubers, or like he deserves every single view and subscriber he gets. I
think he's underrated.
Yeah, no, he's definitely underrated. Who else
I
do I
don't think
like?
he's like underrated though. Like I think people recognize that he puts in the effort.
Oh no, people definitely do. I don't think underrated as in not enough people recognize him.
Yeah.
As video game donkey is a great Jamal would agree with me on this one. He's just a great like game reviewer.
Fantastic.
He's hilarious. Jack's Films is just a funny comedian if you want to laugh. For if you like people that review like what's going on with like I don't know, just like daily stuff. I like Oompaville. Elvis the Alien, he reviews like Elvis the Alien reviews like bad movies or even good ones sometimes. He's great for that. Ralph the Movie Maker, another movie reviewer. Jamal's gonna agree with me on like all my
boy.
YouTubers. I'm gonna sound like a normie here, but Mr. Beast, just because he's a good guy, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Gus Johnson, just funny guy again for
He's
I
comedy.
watched
funny.
Mr. Beast in a while. That's it.
Obviously there's us. We're pretty great, aren't we?
Yeah, number one best
Games
YouTuber in the
today,
world.
aren't you?
Yeah, I only have one video up right now, and it's an edit that I made.
Me and my 19 whole subscribers.
Me and
Speaking
my
of which,
9 whole
if
views.
I'm working on
Me and my
something that's
9 whole
that's
days
taking
of
me a
birth.
while, and it's only gonna be like a minute and 30 seconds. But I think it'll be a pretty funny meme. Hopefully I don't get copyright claimed on that. But yeah, moving from there. I guess Jotaro can go now.
All right, I'm gonna go over mine before.
Oh, I was gonna take over if you couldn't decide.
Yeah, you can take over.
Okay, so favorite YouTubers of all time. So I'm gonna list 3 off the top of my head. Ralph the Movie Maker, Your Movie Sucks, and I Hate Everything. 2 absolutely superb or 3, I'm sorry, absolutely superb YouTubers who cover movies and that type of stuff because I'm like into that. Video Game Donkey is another one. Best
Donkey.
video game YouTuber. Jack's Films, hilarious. Hudgen is probably gonna agree on me with this one, but this kind of comes from like the TV show one. Vivzy Pop or Vivine Madrano,
Oh yeah,
the creator
for making
of
Hell
Hell
of a Boss. Yeah.
That is another great YouTube channel. And I guess my final one for now, being the Elite, which is a wrestling one, but it's a wrestling / vlog hybrid, and it's just really funny. Like they are just really funny personalities, and if you're a wrestling fan, go give them a watch.
Yeah. All right, Logan, do you want to go? Because I'm gonna go on a fucking rant.
Okay. I'm a big fan of the comedy-centered YouTubers, like McNasty, Soup, The Do, Blarg, Smitty, Buys, Swagger Souls, people like that. But I'm also a fan of like commentary channels like the Angry Video Game Nerd and Nostalgia Critic.
I forgot that. Nostalgia Critic, hell no. I'm sorry.
No, old Nostalgia Critic. Old Nostalgia Critic.
Old
I
Nostalgia Critic.
appreciate his new stuff. I think it's like fairly entertaining.
Or
can't
stupidity,
stand it.
I guess. Yeah.
I also appreciate like the animators on YouTube, like OniNG, Psychic Pebbles, Ego Raptor, and people like that. They really like launched animation on YouTube as a media.
I'm gonna send you a video.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Like the 3 main groups are comedy, commentary, and animation.
I think you'll like that video, Logan.
All right. You're a big boy.
Oh, Nelly.
12
All right.
Horror Stories Animated. Compilation of January 2020.
They're very good animations. So I'm gonna start off with a lot of we'll never watch these videos on our chats because they won't let me. But the Sidemen, they're so fucking funny. Awesome. So funny.
No one else agrees.
Shut up, you fat fucking Nick.
Hey now. You're
Alright,
an
come on, let's
all-star.
wrap this thing up.
Game on.
2 Hypes, also a good little group. Pudgeons. He's alright.
He's
BuzzFeed,
alright.
BuzzFeed Unsolved. Everybody will hate me for saying that.
Everyone already hates you.
Yeah. I don't get a lot of respect here. Troydan, great 2K YouTuber. HTB, Henry the Blasian. It's awesome, super funny. Mike Orzemba. He does like theories on NBA. There's so many more. I'm going through my subscriptions right now. Jusser, who's also in Too Hype. I like the WWE channel a lot. They do like top 10s of their events and shit. Chris Smooth, he's great. He was one of the first YouTubers I ever like watched. Yeah, there's a lot here. Art Spear Entertainment, that's a great channel. Try Guys, one of them's gay. They also all act gay, but they're funny sometimes. Okay, not really, but they're sometimes funny. God damn it, Pudgeon, you're sending
That is
boss.
what I call baby anus. Confirmed? Pudgeon the pedophile?
I like DAZN. That's a
you.
great channel. They post boxing. C-Day, he's still great, even though he hasn't posted in almost 2 years now. Yeah, I think that might be it. Oh, Tap Out Corner. Tap Out Corner's great.
Alright.
Wait, are you just not gonna say KSI? Like,
Sidemen.
who you mentioned?
Sidemen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
KSI's inside one.
Alright.
Oh,
as
Brandon
wrapping
does
this up-
everything. Brandon does everything great.
As we're wrapping this up, I'd just like to apologize for all the Discord notification noises you're gonna hear throughout this podcast. I can't do anything about
Yeah,
it. So,
I'm really sorry.
fuck
No,
you.
you're
Yeah, fuck
but-
you guys if you're bothered by that.
You'll probably end up checking your Discord, but you know it's okay. All right.
That is a lot of E's.
I think that's it from us, guys. Adios.
Adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos.
Bye bye. Send us your groceries.